Hi students, this is an eas1c makeup class video. Please spend a few 40 minutes just to watch this and then send me an email using eClass to say what you thought about these videos. Thank you for watching this and see you soon.
Hi everyone, we are going to introduce our special family today. We have defined our family as a living creatures living together. So today we would like to introduce our puppy, our special family member. We think our dogs are the most influential family member in our lives because they make us happy or sad. Now, let's introduce our puppy. The first is a dog called Bori. It is obvious that our Bori likes and dislikes. What Bori does not like is to wear clothes. He hides under a desk or bed when he sees his clothes, and he hates to eat dog food. So I sometimes worry that he will sick. I hope someday he will eat dog food well. Bori likes to touch his stomach. So, Bori is always full of charm to ask me to touch his stomach. Also, Bori spends time walking and talking. Except for these two things in his life, there is probably nothing left. When Bori takes a walk, he slowly walks and smells all the things around him. It looks as if it is trying to smell out of the world. And when he plays the dog, all the socks in the house go around. All the doors are broken and even the door's curtain fly. Sometimes when I see this, I feel so tired that I have to clear it. But Bori asks me to keep playing without knowing my heart. I love every aspect of him. I do my best to do what Bori likes. Bori is so important and precious to me. So I cannot imagine a world without Bori anymore.
The next dog I will introduce is Bango. He is my younger brother who grew up with me since elementary school. His hobby is chewing gums. He really enjoys it. He often eats gum on blanket. He likes soft blankets. This was the first time I took a train with him. I fanned him because he felt stuffy and hot. Also, Pangu is smart. If I tell the instructions to him, he can sit down, stretch out his hand, and do high five.
Sit down.
He can understand
Right
English
hand.
too.
Left
Ha ha,
hand.
I'm kidding.
Fighting.
Finally, the biggest characteristic of Pangu is that he has very different images depending on the length of his fur. When he has long hair, he looks like a bear and mild. It's so cute and fluffy. On the other hand, when his hair is short, he looks like a naughty boy and quick. It's cute and it's one way.
And he don't really like taking pictures, so I often take pictures of him sleeping or sleepy. He usually avoids me when I try to take a picture. I want to spend a lot of time with Pangu, like now.
I have a puppy named 겨울. It means that he was born in winter and met us in winter. 겨울 is Pomeranian. He is a male with attractive white fur. He is 5 months old baby, so he has no special talent. But there is something he likes. First, he likes sitting on my lap and eating gums. If he wants to eat gum, he looks at me with his gum in his mouth. Then when I sit on the floor, he come up on my lap and eat gum. Second one is biting my hair. The moment my hair stands out from him, it becomes his toy. He bites my hair and shakes his head from side to side. It's a cute joke, but sometimes I get really hurt. Maybe he likes the hair more than me. Yeah, it's kidding. And then the last one is to play on the bedclothes. If there is a blanket on the floor, he jumps up on it, and he won't come out. On the contrary, there are something he doesn't like. He hates to brush. When combing, he shot away from the comb. The second one is to take a bath. When our family give him a bath, he gets really upset. Maybe he's not used to the water yet because he's a baby. And I love all these aspects of him. It's been an introduction to our puppies. We three love and treasure our puppy very much. We will cherish every moment of our life with our puppy. Thank you for watching.
Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Lee Min-sung. Today, I will talk about the importance of cleanliness. Cleanliness means not dirty, well organized, and hygienic. Cleanliness is really important in our life. It is said that you will get allergies when you wash too well in your childhood. However, if you do not wash because you worried about allergy, you are exposed to other dangerous diseases like cold and enteritis. Cleanliness is also related not only your health but also your social life. Stinks and dirty looks make people uncomfortable. You don't like dirty people, do you? And also, a dirty man will appear to be a man who cannot manage himself and others will not trust him. These people cannot survive in cold social. Therefore, maintaining cleanliness is essential. So when you enter the house or awake on sleep, please take a shower. It is important to wash properly rather than to wash frequently. Wash your body thoroughly with plenty of soap bubbles and make sure you are not missing anything. Do properly shower to make your body clean for your health and your social life. Thank you.
Cleanliness is very important in our life, but even though I know this fact, I am indifferent to cleanliness. Hand washing is the act of removing dirt and microbes from the hands and fingers. It is very effective in preventing infection or food poisoning. President Obama once greeted people with blows instead of shaking hands. His doctor said that this decreased the rate of bacterial infection by 1/20 after 30 minutes without touching. Bacterial reproduction increases in geometric progression. After 3 hours without washing your hands become a germ mart. I sometimes don't wash my hands before I eat or after work in the toilet because I'm too lazy to do it. It is really bad habit for our health not to wash my hands. If you don't keep your hands clean, various things happen. For instance, I think that the reason why I catch a cold often is because I don't wash my hands often. Second, if we eat with dirty hands, the chances are high that germs will enter our bodies and get stomach ache. Keeping your body clean, such as washing your hands often, keeps you stay healthy. As such, cleanliness is very important in our life.
Hello, I'm Jae-hoon. Today I will talk about effect of cleanliness. In this society, we must keep our cleanliness, and it plays an important role in our health. In the past, people almost lived just under 60s and were died early by disease because they had no sense of cleanliness and they can't keep their cleaning well. They can't prevent many disease and infection, and it makes their lives short. But these days, we almost know about importance of cleanliness, and we make many technology for clean, so we can keep ourselves clean, and it helps to prevent germs from entering the bodies. As a result, we can live more healthily and we can live longer than past people. At the same time, cleanliness plays an important role in human relationship too. In most every moment, people judge our other based on cleanliness. The judging is not prejudice, but natural of people. If someone has bad odor and his body is covered with dust, people will avoid him. But if he has good perfume and his body is clean, people don't mind to approach him. And it will help human relationship to be great. And the good relationship makes your life better. So, to keep body clean is very important in human life.
Hey everyone, my name is Teddy, majored in chemical, biochemical engineering. Today, we talk about cleanliness for eas1c class. No one will deny that cleanliness is directly linked to health. Eating fresh food, inhaling clean air, cleansing body, all are related to health. But today, all of these are being attacked by air pollution called microdust. According to development of technology, we deal with much more smaller materials like nanoparticles. It causes particles of dust to be smaller. As we know, microdust has been also produced by using fossil fuel, factory operation, and car. Even it also be generated in our daily life, like smoking, using hair dryer, laundry. Microdust invade our blood and irritating blood circumstance. It causes many diseases and complications. I think to prevent our body from dust, first to teach and produce environmental engineering. It is the best way and primary way to reduce microdust and keep our body clean and using mask when smoking.
Hello.
Hi! These days the environmental pollution is so serious, so we're going to make a stove with recyclable things.
My name is John Uji. I will use this plastic bottle to plastic recycling. The goal is to make a plastic room. I'm going to show the process. Let's get it! I have 2 bottles for plastic and glue gun, light, pen. First, draw a line. Next, cut into line. Hi. Cut again. Line. Blue. Finally, green. Last, leg stick. Jalan.
First, I will turn this ball behind the screen. It has a sharp cut, so I will apply a tape. It's finished. In simple way like this, we can recycle garbage.
Hi, I'm Yunjin. I'm going to make something that is helpful to washing dishes. First, cut this plastic bottle into lines. Glue these 2 parts together. we are done mixing it and having tried it. I put the detergent in here first, and I put on this on the sheet and push. The rubbish we threw away, it can be brought again. Let's recycle.
Our group produced a video on the topic of recycling. Before we talked about recycling, we looked at the garbage and separate collection at Dongguk University. For the first time, we looked at the trash can on campus. I could see that there was more trash can than I thought, but as you can see from the video, the separate collection wasn't right. Most of the time, the trash was being dumped without distinction of time. From now on, I'm going to look inside the trash can. There was a trash can made for separate collection, but the separation was not achieved. Plastic cup and waste paper were thrown together, even though they were different kinds of garbage. This shows how indifferent we are to the separate collection. There was a leaflet on the street. No matter how acid it is, you should put in the trash can, like this. This is a cafe called The Chocolate, in the center of the school. There are so many people and they look very clean on the outside. But the grass next to the cafe looked different. As you can see, there was a lot of garbage. Overall, the school was clean, but with so many problems out of sight. This graph shows the level of waste that is not recycled. This situation could be greatly improved if you were more interested in separate collection. To increase recycling rate, it is helpful to know the effect of recycling.
I would like to introduce the advantages and disadvantages of recycling. Recycling increases the recycling rate of resources and will no longer create a garbage island in the sea. Also, the damage to animals will be reduced. We will no longer have to watch birds eating garbage or fish eating garbage and suffering.
I mean, she can't get a hook in there.
If you could, it.
Try to. Yeah, but then we lose maybe the leverage to actually grab it right now. What is it? Oh, poor baby. I'm sorry. Careful, Mecto. Oh, Mecto, don't. No.
Sí. ¿Sí o no?
No sé. No. ¿Cómo se siente?
Unrooting garbage such as pet butter and our bottles can be separated so the environment is clean. Also, batteries and fluorescent lights that need special treatment can be handled separately to preserve the landscape. Can be saved by recycling. Save time and money in the process of reproducing or reburning the same product. For example, it costs less to recycle cans than to make new ones. There is only disadvantage. It takes time and effort to throw it away.
I'm going to talk about how to recycle at home. You'll need to know this because if you don't separate trash properly, it can pollute the environment and waste money and energy. When you recycle paper, be careful not to get wet or contaminated. Uncoated paper such as flyers and photographs cannot be recycled, so you should separate recyclable paper and not accepted paper.
Paper packs such as milk cartons and paper cups should be discarded separately from ordinary paper items. Because paper packs are coated with vinyl unlike ordinary paper, you should empty the liquid and rinse the paper pack, and then fold it flat. People often throw trash like cigarette butts in a glass bottle. However, if the glass bottle gets into recycling bins and it breaks open, it can contaminate other material, so you should rinse the glass bottle for recycling. Note that the broken glass cannot be recycled. Also, heat-resistant glass mirrors and ceramics are not recyclable. These are confusing people, but put these in the trash. You can return some sauce bottles, beer bottles, and soft drink bottles to discount stores and retailers for a refund of empty container deposit. If the aluminum can is not empty, empty the contents out and rinse the can, and then make sure to flatten the can. Plastic bottles are very common in our daily lives. As you know, they are recyclable. Before you dump them, peel labels such as brand name or instructions and remove the lids. If you have a container that's got a little bit juice in it, dump the juice out and rinse the container. And if you can, make sure to flatten the container. Styrofoam can only be recyclable and accepted if it is white in its entirety. Colored styrofoam coated like a cup noodle container is not recyclable, so it belongs in the garbage. Cosmetic containers, there are multiple pieces all formed together. You should separate all of these pieces. If it is difficult to separate them, put these in the trash.
Household with the sorted collection is a tendency to communicate with the management. In this situation, classification and the collection of refills have been an urgent affair and imperative trend. The public should be urged to use the recycled products. Install energy efficient and water-saving appliances. Carry out separate collection of wastes. Do you try to reduce salt materials, like making a model airplane or a small horse? Using waste can make the environment around us cleaner and cleaner. Although the Earth's resources are being consumed every day, man's sense of protection of the environment is still very weak. So, we also need to make continuous efforts to popularize the necessity of garbage classification and the importance of environment protection. Please take good care of our Earth. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce my family to you. 4 members in my family, including me, mom and dad, brother and me. We are all from Hanyang City, Hunan Province. My father is an investor. He invests in factory and jade shop. My mother takes care of my grandma in my hometown. My brother has no job. He in his 30s. I come to Korea for college. By the way, I have 2 cats at home. They have accompanied me for most of my study abroad. My father is very kind, but he is terrible when he gets angry. My mother is very young, but her health is not good. My brother is very old, but not very sensible. I don't like him. My 2 cats, one warm and bold, and the other is lovely and timid. My eye and nose are like my mother, and my mouth is like my father. My warm and generous and easily angry, carrot like father. I like to talk with people, like to organize, think like cooking. Characteristic like mother. This is about my family member and their introduction. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Hi everyone. Let me introduce my family to you. My family members have parents, 2 brothers, and 1 elder sister. I am the youngest child in my family. My little brother and elder sister are twins. My parents and my big brother live in the same city. The age difference between my older brother and me is near 10 years. My big brother is married and has 2 lovely daughters, but he and his wife and daughters are not living with my parents now. The age difference between me and my little brother, elder sister is 7 years. My little brother lives in Seattle and will only meet.
From the past to the present, the existence of a family has been considered important because everyone has a family and we were born again from the family. However, problems often occur in the family. In order to solve these problems, you have to take time to think about your family, which was a natural being. Well, let's hear an interview about my thoughts about family. What do you think of family division in modern society? These days, family division often appears. Even in family, conflicts can arise. Conflict occurs because of wounds inflicted on each other because they are closer. But the closer we get, the more manners we have to keep each other. If we keep each other's manners, we will probably reduce our family division. Is it important to learn about your family history? Why or why not? I think it is not important to study about family history because we live in the present. Past history is just past. The same goes for the family. Keeping up with the present, living with your family, is a way to make a good history.
Hello, I'm Hayan. The subject of my presentation is the meaning of family. First, the meaning of family in dictionary is a group of people who are related to each other, especially parents and their children. I think this meaning is abstract. Family is not simple. Family is comprised of not only blood, but also adopted. So I think family should need love. If family don't love each other, it is not a family, just a housemate. If family members love each other, their relationship becomes sticky. Family's relationship important child's personality, morality. Family who have sticky relationship love each other and their self. And the family should trust their member. Person who will side with you no matter what is only family. If family distrust their member, it is difficult to keep their sticky relationship. Trust makes family friendly and depend on them. Finally, family should love, trust, depend on, and symbolize each other, but respect their freedom. Parents keep in mind child is not their possessions. This is family, what I think. That brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your precious time. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Let me introduce about 짱구's family.
시작.
I will introduce about 짱구's father.
First of all, I think that Shin-chang's father is the greatest father. He earns money day and night and works hard, and he has sense of responsibility about work and houses. He says happy when he comes back home after the work, sees his son Shin-chang-gu and his daughter Shin-chang-ah, and drinks a fresh beer. However, his food odor is very bad. When you see the animation, you can recognize how his smell is poor. His son Shin-chang-gu sometimes teases the father's food odor, but he takes a shower every day. I think the reason for the food odor is that he works very hard in the business world. And I also think that the food odor is the symbol of the tired father's life in our society. This is the end of information about the Shin-chang-gu's father. I think that a love for family is an exemplary father who loses to compete with, and I want to grow up like him, a great father.
Let me introduce about 짱구's mother.
짱구's mother's Korean name is Bongmi-sun. Her Japanese name is Nohara Misae. She was born on October 10th, 1967 and is 29 years old in coming age. Her height is 159 cm, weight is 62.9 kg. Her feet size is 230 mm. Blood type is B. Her constellation is Libra. Her hometown is 전라도 광주. But now she lives 서울시 떡림마을. She is the second of 3 daughters. Her final education background is private K2C show, Women's Short-Term College. At the age of 21, 신영만 picks up a handkerchief she had lost on the street and got married while dating. She married 신영만 at a relatively young age of 22. She is a housewife. Her specialty is hip attack, fist spinning, wrestling, banging honey chestnut, holding the phone for more than an hour and talking on the phone, and 3 days of hard work. Her nickname is 삼겹살 배, 아줌마, a miser, a demonic grandmother. She likes a handsome man, jewelry, sale item, rap, drama. She doesn't like her nickname and 짱구 doing harm to others. Her famous line is, "We are going to Mexico together. The family is always together."
I will introduce about 짱구.
I will introduce a cartoon character. Cartoon character's name is Shin Chang-gu. He was born on May 5. He is the eldest son of 1 son and 1 daughter. and let me explain what he looks like. He is 105 centimeters and he weighs 22 kilograms. Django's nickname is Potato Head and Pine Tree Eyebrows because of his appearance. The favorite food of Django is chocobi. Chocobi is chocolate snack. He likes to look at action masks and imitate him. The action mask is the main character of the cartoon that Django enjoys watching. The food that Django hates is green pepper. The specialty of Django is to dance his hips, and he is good at working with his hips. In the 8th episode, he worked on his hips to save people from prison. As such, this character is usually a scamp boy, but sometimes he is also a kind character who cares about people around him. So, I like this character.
Let me introduce about 짱아 and 흰둥이. First, I will introduce the youngest member of the Django family. Her name is Shin-Chang-ah. She was born on September 27, 1996 and lives in Seoul's Deoknim-ma을. Her Japanese name is Noara Himawari. She is 8 months old in Korean age. Her weight 8 kilograms and has a blood type B. Her constellation is Libra. She likes handsome people, shiny objects, jewelry, and cosmetics. What she hates is the smell of her dad's feet. Unlike other baby, she do not cry well even in a situation where she can cry out loud. Lastly, let me introduce the puppy that lives in Django house. Its name is 흰둥이. The 흰둥이 is the that Django picked up on the street when he was young. The color of the fur was white, so it was named the 흰둥이. His Japanese name is Shiro. His brothers are 4, and he likes working, pretty puppies, and expensive lice. And he hates bugs and hospital. 흰둥이 is a smart puppy, so sometimes he runs on errands instead of Django. Its specialty is make cotton candy and scratch belly button. That's what the Django touch. So far, we have introduced the family of Django. Don't you think it's a really fun family? And how about your family? Are you a fun family too? Then we will finish the presentation with this.
머리 뒤로 넘겨야 돼. 이거 위에 이게 포인트라고.
하나, 둘, 셋. 바이.
하나, 둘, 셋.
Let me introduce.
Thank you for watching these videos and have a great vacation. Hopefully I'll see you next semester.